Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to protect this. This is going to sit outside all the time. It's going to sit out front. It's going to be kind of advertisement along with some of the other stuff sitting out front of the full body wraps, cosmetic change. This is a PPF on here for those that haven't seen the video. And I want to protect it since it's going to be sitting outside. And there are matte and satin coatings made for these type of cosmetic changes. Before we protect it though, which will be in another video, I do want to get it clean. This has been sitting in the shop as we're putting it together through many paint corrections right next to it. And it's getting dusty like crazy. Really no need to wash it with a bucket. So we're just going to hit it with a rinseless wash. I'm going to run it through a foam cannon. I don't know how many videos show that, but you can run your rinseless wash through a foam cannon and kind of do it the same way with your sponge and your bucket. So it's going to be 1 ounce per 2 gallons. They want you to put 4 to 5 ounces of this in the foam lance. You don't need that much, especially when you have the sponge sitting in the 1 ounce per 2 gallons in the bucket here. I have my drying towels ready to go. Let's get it clean. Not sure what you're going to be able to pick up here, but not crazy dirty, but dusty from the paint corrections that have been going on right next to it. Those are done, and those are clean, but now it leaves this dirty, and then it does go outside during the day, so it gets a little bit of light contamination. But this is a satin surface, and this can be washed with a rinseless wash. I'm going to use it and run it through a foam lance. Now, I have 2 foam lances. One that I use the same shampoo through on all the vehicles that come in for preparation to get protected or maintenance washes. I also have one where I run shampoo that has SiO2 or different stuff that I wouldn't normally run through the main one. And that includes a rinseless wash. So these two are going to go together today. By the way, the MJJC is still the best foam lance. Version 2, I love, but the canister is so thin and flimsy, anything warm or hot in there makes it deform. So I had to put that one on the shelf for now and bring out the Pro version, the first version. But I'm going to show you something you can pick up locally. This was picked up at an Advanced Auto store. And I'll show you what comes, very economical, and you can pick it up locally in a pinch. Put this one to the side for now. So let's see what the Advanced Auto Parts store kit has. And they actually give a trigger or pressure washer gun. Let me see here. Doesn't give a whole lot of information on it. Not sure where it's made, probably China, but the top of the lance, the brass mechanism, and your nozzle tips. Brand new set of nozzle tips, which is good because, I already have a good one of these, the MTM hooked up to mine. I don't need it, but just to let you know that it comes as a full kit. You just connect it to your pressure washer hose. Let's put that back in there. Let's put the nozzles back in. I don't need that either. I do need the hose to be connected. We'll push that on there. And it has a half-assed filter on the bottom so it doesn't pick up dirt and bring it up into the brass body. Okay. Now it wants you to put 4 or 5 ounces in the foam lance. I'll go anywhere from 2 to 4. Fill this up with warm water. About 3/4 of the way up the container. And we are ready to do some washing. Okay, roof is already done and out of the way. I can't get you up that high to see it anyway. So we'll work our way from the top to the bottom, obviously. And I'll just hit the whole side of it instead of doing one panel at a time. I have my sponge sitting in the bucket, ready to go. And on this thing, straight lines is kind of hard to do because of the shape of it. But straight lines as much as possible. This thing hasn't been driven on the road lately for quite some time because we've been so busy trying to put it together. So it's not like it has mud or anything or any bonded contaminants flying up the side of the vehicle here. It's all pretty much just light dust. And every once in a while we'll get this, release the dirt into the bucket, wring it out so it's not dripping, but still damp. I have my two drying towels ready to go. This process is quick and easy, very effective. And look how quick and easy that is compared to when they're really dirty and I bring them in. I have to use the foam, rinse the foam it again, wash it, rinse it, dry it. This kind of combines a step or two, makes it a little bit quicker, but it works great. And I just continue this all the way around the vehicle. For the wheels, well, I already hit that with the foamer. And you can see that water is getting pretty dirty. So this thing, you know, sitting outside, sitting next to corrections, got pretty dusty. So again, the wheels are already pre-treated from the foamer, and I have a microfiber that's been soaking in the bucket with the solution in it, and I'll just clean my wheels. Again, they're not crazy dirty either, yet. And they are coated and protected. Clean the rubber as well. And we dry them off from there. And have a separate drying towel for that purpose. Some of these wheel designs are crazy and really not fun to clean. Some of the designs are just off the wall. Yeah, they look great, but caring for them, especially when you pull out of your driveway and they're full of brake dust, the best thing to do is change over to the ceramic, carbon ceramic pads if you can. Pricey, yes, but they sure save you a bit of headache when it comes to brake dust getting on your wheels. And then what's fun is, as high as this thing is off the ground, I clean and dry a lot of this barrel. Really in no time at all, and it felt like it. This thing is just satin fresh clean. Looking fantastic from top to bottom, including the glass, the trim, the wheels, the tires. All the way around. Headlights, taillights, flares. Does a really, really neat job. But I'm not done yet. A lot of work on the interior. It has a lot of carbon fiber, and that is dirty as well. It's ceramic coated, but really getting dusty with all the work that's going on in here. So what I do is I'll take a spray bottle, and any spray bottle, and I'll dunk it in that bucket that had the 1 ounce to 2 gallons, so I have some for the interior. Have a nice plush microfiber to go along with it. I love cleaning interiors with waterless or rinseless washing. With this mix, and I'll just use the rinseless or waterless wash mix, I just lightly mist onto the surface and lightly wipe off with the soft towel. This is glossy, this can scratch, but I do have it coated, so it makes it a little bit easier to maintain and clean. Fingerprints, light dust. You know the deal. And especially if a car is maintained, not only mine, but the ones that come through the shop here for the boys, the waterless and rinseless washes, I mean, they work great on all surfaces. The vinyl, plastic, leather, on these shiny surfaces, they get things really slick and and shiny, and they just feel excellent. And then if something is more soiled than usual, then we'll break out the harsher cleaners if and when needed. But for maintaining purposes and newer vehicles, this mix is great. This thing looks like it would be easy to keep clean with all the straight, you know, it's just a box on wheels. But I gotta tell you, there's a lot of complicated angles, especially on the inside, and there are some on the outside. It's not as easy as it looks. I gotta tell you, it looks great. This thing was really getting dirty in here with all the dust and all the interior work going on. The only thing I have left in the interior is figuring out the sound system. I do like to have my tunes when I go somewhere, even though to me the sound of the engine on this thing is really my tunes. But I do like music, and I got to figure that out. And I also have new seat, and not seat covers like the cheap stuff, I mean real seat covers where we would have to take the seats out and remove the old ones and put the new ones onto the cushion that still remains. So I'll do that in a separate video. But this looks great. Excellent mix. Looks great, feels great. Guys, that's how I like to take care of my vinyl wraps and this whole Hummer H2 inside and out. I'm sure you all know where to find this by now. I'll put a link if I can remember down in the description box, but that's going to do it for this video. If you have any questions, never hesitate, put them down in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.